Hi and welcome back. In this video, we're going to look at how to use decorators that they themselves take parameters. In the last video, we looked at how we can get the function to take a parameter. Now in this video, we're going to look at how to get the decorator to take a parameter. In the last video, when we wanted to make our function take a parameter, all we did was put in the parameter that we want to use, put it inside the function that will replace our function so that they have the same signature, and then, of course, call the original function with that parameter at the point of using it. Then, of course, you'll want to be able to use the parameter when you require. So this is how you can get the function to take a parameter. But we said that it wasn't very generic, and it's not. We're going to learn how to make it more generic soon. But really, there's another problem, which is that if your access level is guest, you don't have access. If your access level is admin, you do. And that is hard-coded here in the decorator. But what if you wanted to change this decorator so that other users could access it? Like, for example, just normal users. You could, of course, go to this decorator and say, if user, you can access. But this is a bit limiting because whoever uses a decorator cannot decide what access level you can access a function with. So what I'm saying is, I would like to be able to modify this decorator to say admin, for example. And now this function will only be accessible by users who have an access level of admin. Okay, so this is what we want to do, but we must do something that makes this decorator a little bit more complicated in order to be able to do this. Remember, a decorator is a function that takes in a function and returns another function. That function that it returns must call the original function, and it can also do other things. In this case, it only calls it if the user's access level is user. So this must not change. So we know that, and we also know that when we have anything followed by a pair of brackets, this is a function call. Let's forget about the @ for a moment. If you saw this in Python, you'd think this must be some sort of function call because it's got the brackets, so there must be a function called user has permission, and that function must have a parameter, and I am passing this argument to that parameter, admin. And I'd say you would be correct. In, I believe, all cases, this means that in Python. The brackets means there's a function call. And therefore, there must be a